Kia ora koutou. This is one of my most favourite mindful meditations, and it's about gratitude. It takes about 10 minutes, but it's really worthwhile and just gives you that incredible perspective of life that we so easily lose in this busy chaos that we're surrounded by. So, as always, I encourage you to get into a comfortable position. Find a quiet place where you'll hopefully not be disturbed. I'll keep track of the time for you. So sitting in an upright, comfortable, stable position where you feel fully supported and your back and neck and head are straight. Or you can lie down on your back in a comfortable place. Pop something to support you underneath your knees. Make sure you're warm enough and loosen any restrictive clothing. Let's allow our eyes to gently close. Or you can maintain just a soft focus a metre or so in front of you. Take a slow, deep breath, bringing yourself to the present moment. And begin that process of feeling more peaceful and centered. Breathe into your belly so it expands as you breathe in and get smaller as you breathe out. Now take a minute or two to mentally scan your body for any areas where there's tightness, tension, any pain. And breathe your warm, oxygen-filled breath into that area. And as you breathe out, let the tension release, breathing it out, releasing. Now I want you to notice any worries, fear, anger, irritation, jealousy, or judgment. Just breathe into those emotions, noting them, and allowing them to flow out of you as you breathe out. Another breath in. Breathe into any uncomfortable emotions. And breathe out, releasing them. Now any thoughts of memories or plans, lists, associations, anything other than being here. Breathing. Just breathe into those thoughts. And as you breathe out, allow the thoughts to flow out with the breath. Now that our bodies and emotions and thoughts are a little bit clearer and more spacious and open, we can begin to focus on the events, experiences, people, pets, possessions for which we feel grateful today. First, recall that if you're listening to this recording, you already have several marvelous gifts. The gift of life itself, the most precious gift. Someone gave birth to you. Someone fed you as an infant, changed your nappies, clothed you, bathed you, taught you how to speak and understand. The gift of hearing, so you can hear and learn. Whether it's the song of a bird, the notes of a band or orchestra, the songs of singing and voices, and the sound of your own breath flowing in and out. The gift of a heartbeat, steady and regular, moment after moment, pumping fresh, life-giving blood to all of our organs. Now let's think about the things that we have today that make our lives easier and more comfortable than they were for our great-grandparents. We flip a switch and light appears. We turn a tap and clean, drinkable water flows. We adjust a heat pump and a room grows warmer or cooler. We have a roof to keep us dry when it rains, walls to keep out the cold wind, and windows to let in the light. Maybe screens to keep out insects. We enter a vehicle and it takes us where we want to go. We have access to machines that wash our clothes. We have clothes to wear, places to store them. There are machines that store our food at just the right temperature and help us cook it without having to gather wood. We have indoor plumbing. We have public libraries that house thousands of books and recordings free for anyone to borrow and read. We have public schools that teach us to read and write, skills that were only available to very few just a few hundred years ago. Now take a moment to reflect on all the thousands of people who have worked hard, some without knowing you at all, to make your life easier and more pleasant. Some who plant and grow and harvest your food. Some who transport that food to the market. A team of people who make roads and railways, making it easier to transport that food. Another team who make the vehicles and maintain them, and drivers and loaders and unloaders. Those who take the time to design the store, the shelves, the packaging that keeps the food safe and allows you to find what you need. The postal service. Those who sort our mail and our packages, others who deliver it. Those who maintain the servers so you can get and send email and access the internet. Those who design operations and systems for gathering and sorting and disposing of our rubbish and our refuse and our recycling. Those who gather the news stories and photos and who create the many mechanisms by which the news can reach you. All those who play sports, create art or music, or plays or poems or films to entertain and uplift you. And most of those people you have never met or barely know. Now consider the people and pets that you know who enrich your life. Those who smile at you and cheer you on. Those family, friends, acquaintances, colleagues and peers. Those ancestors who worked so you could live well. Those friends who support you when you need a shoulder or a hand. Now take a moment just to reflect on your own reasons for feeling grateful in this moment. There is so much to feel grateful for in this moment now. Gratitude fills our hearts and our minds, uplifting our spirit. As we finish, notice the feeling of your body and breath in this place. You can continue resting quietly for several minutes. With this practice, you can find yourself feeling grateful more easily, wherever you are. You could keep a journal noting 3 to 5 things each day for which you are particularly grateful. And then you can use this to draw on the strength of gratitude whenever you wish. Thank you for practicing this meditation with me. Ka kite.